guys, what's going on? Scott Barnes here, and today I'm gonna be cutting up my hair and my beard and maybe a little bit of my mustache. But it's about time, you guys. We gotta clean this up. I got all my stuff ready, so I thought I'd bring you guys along. Might have to hit the glasses here every once in a while because I'm a little blind without them. Make sure everything's gravy train and the train of gravy. Awesome, looking good. So right now I've got the clippers, I got the scissors, and these are mainly going to be the two things I'm going to be using today. Also got some miscellaneous products, combs and or brushes, things like that, so we can make everything, you know, nice and neat. Gabriel, what's going on, man? Why must you hurt your beard? I know. I'm not technically hurting it. I'm making it look a little better. But what we're going to do is so I like fading my beard right about here. And we're just going to go from this spot and we're going to fade it up. And then I'm going to fade all my side hair here. So it should look pretty good. Hey, what's up, Mohammed? How you doing, man? So I definitely got some products. Got my shaver here too if we need to clean up the neck. But my biggest problem is this is getting a little out of hand right here. And I did one of my videos about how to make the beard look a little longer, and I got to clean up my ear and my ear line right there too. So those are the few things I'm going to clean up today. So in about a couple more minutes, I'm going to start hacking at it. I just want to make sure everything is ready to go. But I got some different products. I got like oils and jellies and things like that. You know how it goes. And I found an old beard oil that I wanted to try. So it looks kind of fun. Damn, it's late for me, about to sleep. I saw you on camera to say hi before sleeping. Oh, thanks, Mohammed. We'll watch stream tomorrow. Sounds good, dude. Always appreciate it, man. Have a good sleep. Never want to be sleep deprived. Those are two things you don't want to be deprived of. That's for sure. So that's obviously something that's not working. So we're going to ditch this thing right there. Yeah, we want to get that out because that is definitely not working. We want things to work. And that being said, I think we need to start going here in a T-minus 2 seconds. I want to pull up one more thing, and I think we should be good to go. Let me think. I think I got everything. I got balms. I even got some combs, and I even got... I haven't pulled out a beard brand oil I'm going to try, so we'll see how that goes. Let me go. That's what I needed to be. All right. Then we'll get at it, guys. Give me one more minute and we'll get at it. Just want to get everything lined up. Because I'm a weirdo when it comes to that kind of stuff. All right. We'll go there. Cool. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Go Habs. What's going on, man? Tomorrow marks 3 weeks into my second beard. So you have 2 beards? Your second beard? Yeah. So how's your first one doing? I know what you mean, man. Yeah, dude. 3 weeks. Keep it going. Don't stop. These are things that you just need to do. Just keep going. And like what I'm doing right now, I'm just trimming things up, making things look good. I wish I can get this counted out, but it won't let me, will it? Maybe we'll just leave it like that. We could probably do that. We can get away with that. There we go. Because I don't need to really look in the ghost controls. Okay. 3 weeks into my second beard. So you're probably getting... Probably about there, maybe, right? Just things are probably growing out. When things start going below and exiting, hugging the chin and cheek line, you're gonna be in full-on beard mode. That's for sure. No trimming yet. Don't trim. Don't trim. Don't do what I'm about to do. But for at least me, I mean, if you guys can see, I got these little scragglies I got to clean up right there. If this light's too bright, I can move it. Maybe too much. Maybe too much. A little better. So yeah, I want to clean these hairs up right here. And then everything should look pretty smooth. Everything is going to stay similar here. So I want to cut just a little bit under here. See how this is growing a little longer on my under chin. I just want to clean that up. Because right now when I comb my... Oh, did I forget it? Oh, no, I didn't. On my brush, when I comb and I flex out my beard a little bit, I push out so this hair is actually this long. So when I do kind of just let it go, this hair, as you guys can see, is kind of growing a little longer under my chin. So those are the things I gotta cut up. What's the point of trimming your hair if it will just grow back? That's true. No, that's true. I'm a quick grower, already hanging off the chin. That's good, man. That's good. See, different people grow hair different speeds, so it's... But for me, at least, I gotta trim this up. I don't know about you guys. Did you check out Beer Brand's channel yesterday? They put up Jack Malacco. He finally, oh my God, the Lord. He finally trimmed up. He got the fade. It looks phenomenal. And it's not that every beardsman needs to do it, but it's just having a clean line from the sideburns up to the side of the head really makes a good looking beard, you know? What's up, Diesel? What's going on, man? Any tips for my beard? I've been growing it out for 3.5 months and it's very curly. It looks like I'm Amish. Most people tell me to trim it because it looks bad, but I want to grow it out. So so there's a few things that you got to keep key on, keeping it out of the curly business, and one is heat. So make sure when you're getting out of that shower, and make sure, a lot of people, I know it sounds gross, but a lot of people don't wash and condition their beard. I mean, I might need to do a video about that. See, this is what I love about these streams, is that we can talk about future videos, but that's something that you guys need to do, is when you're getting out of the shower, or when you're in the shower, not only you gotta wash with the shampoo, but you gotta wash with the conditioner, because not only is it gonna make the hair nice and soft and moist, but it's gonna make the hair a lot straighter. So that's like a little pre-product that you can use. So when you're getting that hair dryer out, you're gonna style it out, hit it with heat, and then that'll make it it'll make it look longer, and it'll make it the hair's a lot straighter. Because what's happening is the hairs like to crinkle. It's a different type of hair, from our head. And if you think about it, when we're getting out of the shower, like for me, when I'm combing my hair, I'm combing, I'm brushing. That's why my hair's straight. I'd imagine, and I guess if you guys could imagine, if you got out of the shower and you just left it out, your hair would be pretty crinkly and probably look, something like that. It just wouldn't look right. So that's the whole, you got to style it and make it look good. Dernesor, his cheek line though. All right, let's talk about that, all right? And then we'll start hacking away. I beg you, don't touch the beard. Gabriel, it's okay, man. Don't worry, man. When you see when we're done, you'll be like, all right, I see where you're going, all right? But that cheek line though, man, oh my gosh. So I remember when he was first doing it, and I've done a video on this before. I used to cut my cheek line in an L shape here, but what was happening was when you grow out the beard longer, so if you keep it short, everything looks nice and neat. But once, I believe like Go Habs was saying his hair's, growing and it's separating from the chin or from the face. Oh, I totally just lost my train of thought. That's where we want to start. I was doing that. So once we keep everything in line, when I was doing with my cheek, once my beard was separating from my cheek and my chin and growing down, I wanted to start growing out my top cheek line, because look how much longer from here to here, and look how much longer my beard's going to look with just that much longer going up. But good Lord, man. Malacco's cheek line, it's like right there, dude. That's like 1.5 inches. Solid. Yeah. But hey, that's his genetics. You can't dog with it. I never used anything but a bristle brush on my beard, all natural. Okay, I'm all about all natural. even with the wooden combs, trust me, dude, I got it all. I got the bristle brush. I got the wooden comb. I got the styling brush. I got the scissors. I got it all, man. But it's okay to go all natural. So like for me with my bristle brush, let me clean it up here. Got to get all the stranglies out. The bristle brush is great because not only is it going to make it straight and thick, but you can style it. But the problem is you can't make the hair straight. You can only pull it, and what's going to happen? Boom! The hairs are going to pull back. So you're pulling it down, and the hairs are just going to pull back. So, like I said, if you don't have enough heat and if you don't apply, like a straight motion to the hair like that, where you're going down, applying heat, the hair is going to stay straight. Versus if you take the bristle brush and you go down, every time you're going down, the hairs are kind of going to bump back up. That's just my analogy. That's what I think. I love the bristle brush. Don't get me wrong, especially when I'm in a car and I want my beard to thicken up and I just kind of want things to lay right. Bristle brush all the way. But if I want my hair to look styled a little bit better, this is 80% of my go-to is definitely the styling brush. Okay. Still going questions, or do you guys want to start hacking away? What do you guys want to do? I've never had a trim for 3.5 months, so it's growing uneven. So, and that's what we're doing right here, you guys. Diesel is Gabriel was saying, don't touch the beard, and I am going to touch the beard, but I'm not going to do it so that it's going to look like I chopped it off. It looks uneven because, for instance, I have. See, look at this right here. It's growing down and out, and I want to create a nice, smooth beard look. Sorry for the eye, you guys. I got the stigmatism going on, unless you get to have the glasses going. But it's okay to even up the beard without taking a chunk of it off. Buzz it, all right, dude. Here we go. Go! No! All right, man. So I'm going to start off with my clippers. Make sure everything's good. You guys have probably seen in the videos before what kind of clippers that I like. And what I'm going to do is, my heart just shattered. Don't worry, Gabe. We're going to be all right, dude. All right. So I'm going to start off with, let me get all my comb and my brushes and stuff so it doesn't fall. I think actually I could pull forward a little bit. There we go. And then let's adjust this so you guys have a better top picture. There we go. There we go. If it gets a beard trim, it will be like going back in my 1 month mark. I got you. If you're at that point where it's uneven, try styling around it. Okay. So take a butter, take a balm, take something that you can use, take a pomade. And so like if this section's a little uneven from this section, take some pomade, pull this part out, and then maybe take a little bit and then, work around it. Work around it. So don't let the cut determine your, the length of your beard. Because remember, just hair is always going to grow. Hair is always going to grow. All right. So I'm going to start off probably with the 13. Let's start off. I always like to start back here. So I'm actually going to start back there. Let's start off with sequential numbers. So I'm going to start with a 15. I'm going to work back here, and I'm going to work it all the way. And I want to keep, you guys can see right here, this line that I have on the top. That's where I'm going to keep my shave line, okay? You guys probably watch some Drew's Obsessions too. Listen. Let's before I get this going too, let's get something straight here, okay? Drew's Obsessions, I love the guy. But when it comes to hairstyle, I started the DIY hairstyle. It's all easy, man. Get the clippers out, put it on a setting, start from the back, trim it up to the sides, and follow that line all the way around. You'll have a good barber's cut look. And then when we get back up here to the sides, we can just do a little bit of fading. We can use the clippers and the scissors, all right? Diesel, I was told not to touch it for 5 to 6 months. I made the mistake of using shampoo in my head during my early stage. I get that, but who told you? I was told not to touch it for 5 or 6 months. I don't know who told you that, but it's okay to touch the beard. There's not bad juju if you touch your beard. All right. I'm gonna shut up and just start cutting. All right. So I'm gonna start back here. I'm gonna take my clippers. I'm gonna find that beginning line right here. See how there's a lot of fluff? I'm gonna take the clippers and we're gonna cut off. Okay. A little bit here and there, so we're just gonna keep going. All right, looking good. So that's a 15, and then evening. What's up, Danny? How you doing, buddy? Just, trimming and shaving, these kinds of things. So I started at a 15. Didn't go too shorter as I wanted to, so I'm going to drop it down to 13, all right? Josh, what's going on, man? How do you feel about beard clays? Okay, I got you. Or stronger holds. Do beard clays exist? They do. More for mustaches. My beard is pretty strangly and tends to curl along. This is probably gonna be in next week's video, guys. Along the middle jaw line where my beard matches my sideburns. Let's start with the clays, all right? Clays do exist. Not a big fan because you have to heat them up a lot for them to be malleable, especially for the beard mustaches. That's why I was a big fan of Bosman Brand's Bosman Brand's Mustache, because right away when you dig into it, it's almost like a beard balm, but after about 30 seconds, it starts to thicken up really thick, and man, it's like super malleable, but it holds really well. And then when it comes to the scragglies, I think this is going to have to become a beard video of next week's, man, is just how to conquer the crinkly beard, something like that. And that's just, we got to hit it with the heat. And that's a big problem with a lot of beardsmen is we got to hit it with the heat in the hair dryer, and we really got to stay at it for about 5 or 10 minutes all the way around. We got to get our beard completely dry. That's a big problem with the beardsmen. We dry it, but it's not completely dry. A lot of moisture gets held right here in our jawline because that's where it's most thickest. So especially right here, it's going to thicken up, and right here's a lot going to thicken up too, with it being crinkly. Other YouTubers recommend not to touch it 5 or 6 months to let it grow out. I agree. If you're going out for the year, I agree. Like, if that's what you're going for. But if you want the even look, if you want the non-hobo look, and you're okay not, like, look at what's his name? Look at, oh my God, look at Jack Malacco. He's growing out his beard. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's been trimming his mustache. He's been trimming his eyebrow. And on top of that, he got a beard trim. So it's like, you can totally grow out the beard and cut it. There's not a bad juju about it. If anything, I would recommend it because you're going to look at just for right now. I still haven't, you can see the line that I'm trying to always have. That's what we always want, No problem, man. You got it, dude. All right, so let's keep at it. I'm at a 15. I'm dropping it back down to a 12 now. So you guys can see I already started here. So I'm going to hold that back up. Come back here to the side. We'll come to the side. So I always like starting on the top and working down to the beard, all right? We're just going to start on the top. And I'm hoping I screw up really bad and make like a really big bald spot so I can embarrass myself in front of all you guys. That's my favorite thing to do, is just embarrass myself in front of all you guys. That way we can get like, nice good bald spot. So look what we at. I started back here. We can start seeing the line that I'm getting at. And then what I like to do is I like to keep this number. I think I'm going to drop it down to a 10 and maybe even down to an 8. And then once we get down to that, we're going to start going longer on top, and then we'll get a nice, good looking fade, all right? Not going for the year, just nice tight beard, but it's way too patchy for me right now. All right, guys, don't tell anybody, but I'm going to do another beard video on this, and that is how to hide and how to fill in patchy beards. Don't tell anybody this, especially for all you million peoples out there. Pomade, you guys. Pomade is a very good cover-up or filler for the patch. I'm going to give you guys a good example, okay? So right here, and this is, so we always want to grow out our beards as long as we can, and we don't want to cut it up just like you're saying. So if we have a patchy beard, it's going to grow over it, okay? Now, I have a spot right here. You guys can see it. It's not the strongest, okay? It's not the strongest, but as my hair grows longer and thicker, those little hairs in there are going to grow longer and thicker, and this patch, it's not going to be that big a deal, but it's still there and I still can notice it. So I can take a little pomade, I'll rub it in, and I'll just hit it right there. And what it's doing is it's taking that pomade, it's wrapping itself around the hair, and let's say you got 10 or 1500 hairs, it's going around each of those hairs and it's making it that much thicker, and that way your patch or your spot's gonna fill in a lot. All right, so hopefully that'll help you out. Scott, do you ever think you will collaborate with Beard Brand? Gabriel, I have collaborated with Beard Brand. I did a video about 6 weeks back reviewing some of their products. But when it comes to like working for them, I kind of like being on my own. You know, I like doing my own things. If people want me to review, if they want me to do whatever, I will totally do that. But for right now, I like being on my own. I mean, but collabing, I mean, if I even talked to Drew's Obsessions. If you guys want, go over to Drew's channel, man. I've even talked to him, dude. Let's hook up. I've even talked on his comment channel. Hey, let's do something fun. Come on, like I'll even fly out there and dick around with him. I don't care. Like, let's come up with a fun video. You know. But yeah, I'm all about it. You know. I always fail at my awkward stage, just about 1 centimeter length when it stops being neat, but it's not yet a beard. Can't walk around that in public with that in public. What are you talking about though? I mean, always fail at my awkward stage, just about 1 centimeter length. You mean the whole beard or the mustache? I mean, because the longer you have the beard, the longer people are going to know that you have the beard. And so when you have that beard and the longer that you have it, that awkward stage really goes away. And you know what? I might have to say this. There's like a second awkward stage, and it's called the I'm an oaky beardsman, where everybody's like, dude, your beard's so long, man. And like everybody you see, it's like, whoa, the beard. I think the problem though too is there we go. It's the mustache. You know what I mean? Like, how can you walk around being like, ugh, the mustache? Diesel, I'm like the kid looking in the mirror for his first chest hairs with my beard. Yo, there it is. There's one. I got it. Yes. Trust me, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. I got these little patches right here on mine, and every time I see like a couple hairs thickening up and getting longer, I'm like, yeah, dude, we got it. I haven't ran into one person who likes my beard. I know it looks terrible too. That's the worst part. Okay, so if you do have a terrible beard and you really think it looks like crap, style around it. You know, like if you have a really strong chin and you don't have really strong side cheeks or a side jaw, trim up the side jaw, keep a nice good goatee, make that strong. That's still a beard. A beard consists of chin hair and a mustache. That's pretty much it. And nice good sideburns. These are just fillers. That's all it is. All right, shut up, Scott. Let's keep trimming. Now, on my trim, I like to go a little higher up here. Now, the nice thing about the back, it's not that hard. A lot of people think the back part of the hair is like the hardest part. But for me, it's it's more the easiest. You just find a spot, you ride the back, and you just go up. You go up. And I put my hand right on top of my head, and I just touch the guard right there. Just touch that guard. Same thing around and touch the guard. Looking good, man. We're looking good, my friend. Yes, we're looking good. I haven't Diesel. How do you make an Amish? How do you make an Amish beard look good? Okay, hold on. Don't make me pull out the. Come on, you know you can make. Are you talking about you got the no mustache and you just got the beard? Because you definitely can make that look good. My watch told me to breathe. All right, let's attack the other side, right? So same setup. I'm going to find the back part of my hair right here. I'm going to lift up because I don't have much hair anymore. I'm just going to follow that line. That's it. So my hair's already flying that way, so I'm not really worried about it. So just doing these, and like I said, I like to start on the top. And I should have done it before and after picture. But I'm just telling you, like right now, just doing this part of the head is making this part of the beard and the jawline looking that much better. I mean, it's I don't know. Gabe, man, let's say Gabe, Scott, would you recommend putting Axe pomade on your beard? To fill in the spots. I would only use the pomade to fill in the spots. I would not use it to dress or to condition the hair. More just to take the Axe thing and just, the pomade and just hit those spots. I wouldn't rub it in necessarily. I don't think the feel would be the best. I would hit it with the pomade, and then afterwards hit it with like a butter or a balm. That way it's just gonna, it'll have the moisture, but at the same time that spot for the beard, make it nice and thick. I trimmed Diesel. I trimmed my mustache with a 2-guard and left the hair. Are you making a joke on that one, man? I trimmed the mustache with the 2-guard and left the beard, left the hair on my beard. Just leave the little bits, right? Is that how it works? All right, you guys, we're almost done. But look, you guys can see the line right there. So here, let's see if I can go up a little higher. This is the nice thing with using the stream. I got the camera. All right, actually, you know what? Let's start facing forward here. I got a camera behind. I got a mirror behind me too. So it all works. It all works. So here's my line that I like to use and go by, like my part line, and I'm gonna bring up my guard up to there. So I'm at a 9. And I'm actually supposed to be going backwards when it comes to fading, but that's okay. We'll get through it. We're almost there. So right here, you guys see there's a little bit of length, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a 15, and then I'm going to start rolling it up. So that way there's a little bit of progression on the side right here, okay? Oh, you're serious? Okay, sorry. No, I don't want a big mustache. Just a nice tight beard look. That's kind of what we're going for, okay? And I think that's what every beardsman needs to do is just keep it. We can have a full, thick mustache. Like mine's getting a little out of control right here, so I just want to tighten everything up, but keep a nice, good length. That's the thing we got to keep going, you guys. We always got to keep that length going, all right? Hidalgo Mohawk, yeah, dude. Right? So should I shave it just all like a 1 on the side right there on both sides, and just keep it up? Ooh, speaking of both sides. Ooh, that was long. Man, it was long back there. Look at that. So same thing. Here's my top right there. I'm going to put it to I'm probably going to put it to a 15 or so. And then what I want to do is I just want to give a little bit of length to it. There we go. All right, not looking too bad. Now I'm going to finish on this side right here. Still at a 15. I just want to fade this in. See, this is where having a third hand would be nice. So I'm trying to see, you guys, I'm trying to match this side right here, and I'm just trying to elevate or fade into that longer part of that hair right there. So we're just going to go little strokes. We're looking good, man. We're looking good. I gotta watch out for the light too on this because I got like 3 different light sources. So, but that's looking pretty good on that side. See the fade? I just gotta hit this back spot right there. Dan, I cut my own hair and trim my beard myself as well. Dan, that's the way to go. Why pay the beard and barber to do it when I could do it myself and make it look even better, right? Full Viking style, go. That's what we're going for, right? I think I'm going to just wait another month, another money at the end of the April. I'll be about 4 months. Yeah, man, just wait. That's the remember. Just wait. It took me about 3 days to like build up the courage to say, all right, man, take a little bit of hair off, right? Take a little bit of hair off. Never fight your hair, but rather work in unison with creating the perfect hair style. I agree. Diesel, I got that on the month. No worries. But yeah, I agree, man, with Gabe. Don't fight it. Just work with it. So like right here, I just got a little bit of length I want to chop down a little bit. I think we're done with the sides. Well, at least this side. And then we're going to tack the other one, and then we'll start working on the sideburns. Looks good. Okay. All right. Now, woo. One thing sucky about this, man, the hair gets everywhere. Okay. So another tip for you guys when you're styling out your hair, kind of comb it in the dirt, like kind of comb it out how you like to wear it. So that way when you're combing it out, you can see how it's going to fade. So see, like right here, I'm just going to get a fade going. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm the man. We're just going to fade this part down here. And we're going to fade this part in there. So I'm actually going to stop, and I'm going to do it for you guys and for the whole purpose. We're going to actually start hitting the sideburns, and we're going to start hitting the beard up, okay? Let me finish off with this. Let's see, there we go. It's so funny, I have a mirror behind here, and it's funny because when I look at the screen in Twitch, it's the opposite. The opposite. I sound like a New Yorker. There we go. I'll probably have to hit that with the scissors. There we go. That's a lot better. So once we're done, see that? We're looking good. I just got to let me hit that spot. It wants to be a shorter side. I know it. It wants to be a 10. You know, I just charge these things. There we go. A lot better. There we go. So that way this will blend into the side. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to fix that. Woo. That's hard to do when you have a beard that looks like mine. No, it isn't. Come on. Can I come to you for a beard trim? Yeah, dude. We'll do a meetup, all right, you guys. We'll do a beard meetup for you guys, and then we'll just get a big line, and then I'll trim you guys up by Scott Barnes. All right, we'll just get it done. All right. So this side's looking pretty good. I just need to clean obviously this part, but let's start attacking this side, you guys. Let's start attacking the beard. Let me put my mic back so I'm not killing you guys with audio. So we're going to start right here, and we're just going to move down. And what I want to do is I kind of like to use my finger as a starting point, and then I'm going to hit probably like a 5 or an 8 on my clippers, and then I want to work up. So I always say this is the line of where we separate the head to the beard. So right here and up, I'm going to stick with the shortest clipper. So let's start with, I'm going to start with a 5. Let's make it longer. Always start longer, guys. Don't go too short. So I'm going to start with a 7. And then I'm going to find right here in the middle. And then I want to take my clippers and I just want to go up right there. So that's going to be my starting point. Okay. So we're taking that spot. Okay. This is the whole fading. Because what we did was we went from long, shorter to the shortest. Okay. That's where we want the shortest to be. Once we get there, what I want to do is I want to go longer on the clippers. So we're at a 7, like I said. We're here on the sides. 7's looking good. I don't feel anything clipping anymore. I don't want to go too far down because I don't want to make the beard too short. So right about here, I'm going to go down 1 inch right here, not to the bottom of my jawline, but in between. I'm going to put it to probably about an 11. And then I'm just going to take my clippers and I'm just going to kind of comb it out and up. I'm going to comb it out and up. All right, so what we're doing here is we're just taking a little bit off. We're not buzzing it is pretty much what we're doing. So okay, you guys can see how this is a lot. See how fluffy this is right here? See how much fluff we're getting right here? And then right here, see how we're just kind of dyeing it down? So that way we don't, see, here's where I'm starting. And that way it's just going to create a nice smooth transition into the beard, because I don't want this too, for my look, I don't want this too fluffed out and having a really burly beard. I just kind of want it to be really smooth and, really good look. Stu, what's going on, man? Beard stash. You like that, dude? Yeah, I'm just going to clean it up. Just like right here's a good example. I just need to clean a little bit up, but we're definitely fully having that beard stash. Gabe, what was your biggest haircutting mistake? Going too short, too quick. You know, I always think like, hey, I'm going to put it on a 10 and just, especially with a beard. But you got to go slow, smooth, and small. You know, you got to go really slow. So what I'm doing is I go longest to shortest. But when I know that right here on my side, that's like the shortest that I want, I can work from there. But for for cutting mistakes, yeah, just going way too short. Okay, here's a big mistake for you guys that I don't want you guys to do, all right? When you come to that point, I'm trying to get to a good lighting spot. When you come to a point where you want to round out your beard, don't here's a good mistake that I kind of did, but it's not too bad. I don't want to go too short here on the sides. I really want to keep this and this almost at the same length. But what I'm doing is, you guys can see, it's kind of like covering it's curving up the jawline. But we just want it to, I just want to keep this, there it is. I just want to keep this long and then have just a little bit of curvature and just have a nice good look. But, well, here's where the trim's coming in. Okay, we got this nice good length. And then what I want to do is I want to trim just right here. Yeah, right here, and just a little bit right there. So that way this is just a little bit long, and we're just kind of going to bring this up, and this is going to stay the same, and it's going to be a little bit more of a squarer look. Should be pretty good. Stu, Khabib or McGregor beard. Now, first of all, Stu, I'm proud of you because you're an MMA fan. Because I'm an MMA fan. I'm a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I love Khabib because he's probably one of the best grapplers out there. And just because of that, I'm going to choose McGregor. Now, McGregor, I think, has got a better beard. Khabib keeps it trimmed up on the stash, which is cool. But when it comes to beard, McGregor gets it, man. McGregor likes the style. You know, he does a little line of coke, and, what are you going to do, dude? He's got the look, right? What's he doing? What is McGregor thinking? Throwing the chair, that gate thing at the bus. The dude is absolutely nuts, man. So, okay, we're still on this side. So I'm still I guess I'm at 11. So I'm pulling this hair out. And like I said, I'm just coming up and I'm pulling out. Coming up. And then I'll pull that out. That way we got a nice, good fade going from our the bottom side of our sideburns to the bottom portion of our beard. So now this is, look how good that looks. See how we're getting that fade? I just got to clean it up just right here a little bit. Up and out, you guys. Up and out. Look at that. See? There it is. There's the fade. So, okay, Gabriel, that's where we're going at. See, look at the difference, all right? We just went from, look how much better that fade is. And see this growth right here, you guys? This growth really makes the beard look like, unkept, or, not, gives that bum look. So that's why we want this fade right here. we want that blended right down to the longest part of our beard. So same thing with this side. We're just gonna see how short this is. Like I said, we're gonna start here. We're gonna trim up, and then we're just gonna go out, out, and out. Gabriel Scott, what do you do for a living other than YouTube? I work in the IT department in a mortgage company, but that's what I do for a living. But what I like to do is I like to teach jiu-jitsu. So I do a Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday class, or actually a Monday and Friday class that I like to teach, and that's what I like to do. That's what I do for a living. Is I like to do jiu-jitsu. But to pay the bills, I work at IT at a mortgage company. Holy crap! Diesel Gregor is freaking insane. I know, man. What's he doing? The guy's insane. And I think it was Khabib that was on the. Whoa, hold on. I screwed up. We need to go back down to the 5 because I started on this side. So remember, you guys, we're gonna start on. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we're gonna start on this side. I get confused here, so we're gonna start on a 5. Get all that trimmed up. There we go. Just wanted to trim that up. All right, so we're at the 5. Just getting everything nice and smooth. So like I said, this is the shortest part that I want. I'm actually going to drop it down one more because there's a spot right here I want to. Right there. Cool. And then I'm going to drop it down to a 5, or drop it back to a 12. And then, like I said, we're going to pull this out. See, look at that. Look at all that length, you guys. Look at all that length. I'm trying to get some darkness behind it so you can see. See all that length? So I want to pull that length out, and I just want to lift up and pull back. Lift up and pull back. There we go. Looking good. I think I don't know, man. McGregor's got so much money. Why does he have... Dude, pay one of his cronies to do it. The dude's in jail. I think he was so high on coke he didn't know what he was doing. How do you make the corner? How do you make the corner below your ear? It's so hard to see. How do you make the corner below your ear? It's so hard to see. Nah, he's freaking insane. Yeah, for sure. Brian, what's going on, man? What are you talking about? How do you make the corner below your ear? The corner below my ear, like right here, like this part. Dude, that's like that's I hope I'm gonna do it right, but that's the easiest part, man, for me. So I think I was at a 10. I'm gonna drop it down to a 7 or an 8, and I want to finish this part up because I'm gonna start going down to the beard here. I'm gonna start going to the beard because we just clipped this up. Now, what sucks with when you have jiu-jitsu is that I got a little cauliflower right here on my ear, and so when I push down my ear, it like doesn't want to, like folds down. It sucks. The bottom. Oh, like right here. How do you make the corner below your ear? If you're talking like right here, like this part, what I'm doing is when I straighten my beard portion out here of my beard, I'm just taking my scissors and I'm just making a nice fine cut. So that way, when I'm done, I'll show you guys. We'll take the hairdryer and we'll primp it out, and I'll put some product in because I don't have any product in right now, and I'll show you how to make it a nice good corner. I'm thinking that's what you're talking about. What's going on here? Okay, good. All right, I think we're almost there, you guys. I keep saying that for the past 55 minutes. Okay. So on the ears right here, we're going to find that hair that's just growing over the ear, and we're just going to clean that up. Shouldn't be too bad. I was doing my brother's hair the other day, man, and oh, did I screw up bad. Whew. See? Looks pretty good. I'll do the other side. Just do small strokes, you guys. Should look pretty good. And that's it. That's not too bad on the ears. So we got a nice, good look right there. And of course, you guys, if you want, use the Cut Buddy. I can put the promo code in and all that stuff. But, you know, I'm not going to sell you guys something. Let's do that. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hold on one second. Bear with me, guys, here. Oh, there we go. But how do I make it come back up? There we go. Man, I'm smart. Sometimes you just gotta think, right? Scott, are you ever going to make dirt bike videos again? Or any other projects? You know what's funny that you it's funny that you say that, man. The question, would I make projects again? Yes, I actually have like a lot of projects that I do. I don't know. The problem is that I have a project that I did recently that I'm doing right now. It's an arcade video machine. Dirt bike videos. I have a dirt bike video right now. I mean, I have a dirt bike right now. I have a Honda Grom and a Honda Ruckus that I got that I tricked out. I don't know if you guys want to see that or not. Because like when I do my beard videos, I get a lot of hits. But when I do like a homemade video, it's kind of up in the air. I don't know if I need to go back to homemade, man. It's just, I don't know, man. It's weird. Your beard has evolved a lot since your first awesome beard video. You have abandoned the natural neck beard style for good. Definitely, Stu. What's going on, Abdul? It's good to see you, man. Singapore, man. Rock and roll. Yeah, I definitely got away from the natural neckline because the first beard grow was just an experiment. And, you know, it's like, hey, do you want to go for the beard and, you know, have the natural look, or do you want to clean it up and, you know, make it look nice? Okay, so back at it. We're going to hit the sides up. I think we're almost done. I just want to hit this up, and I think we're pretty good, right? This side's looking sweet. Oh, yeah. So we're just blending the sideburns in. I gotta clip my top part of my hair. You know, I have issues, you guys, about like perfection. And if I can't get perfection, I trip, man. There was just a spot I needed to get. So look at that. So here's what we did. We created a nice smooth transition from the top portion of the sideburn all the way down to the beard. Okay, same thing with this side. We made a nice smooth transition. Is it too bright? I hope it's not too bright for you guys. Let's try that. Let's see if that's a little easier on the eyes. So what I did was we made a nice smooth transition from the sideburn all the way in to the beard. Okay, that's what we want. I'm actually gonna probably trim just a little bit more here. I don't want too much flare on the bottom portion of my sideburn from the beard, so I'm just cleaning that portion up. Remember, a beard cut doesn't mean that I'm going to be cutting length off my beard. It's if anything, it's light fading. I'm doing lots of fading. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. So let's start flexing out the beard and start hitting up the scissors. What do you guys think, huh? All right, let's see. I got to get back to the comments, so sorry. Hey, Scott, do you know any discounts for beard brands? Seems every brand has one for YouTubers, but I haven't found one for them. Dan, you know what, dude? So I had a comment a little earlier about have I ever done collaborations with beard brand, and I have. Unfortunately, you guys, they do not offer discount codes. I asked them, I was like, hey, you guys, do you have any discount codes, any promo codes you guys want me to do, or, you know, put in the videos or anything like that? They gave me a no, and I thought that was really disappointing. Their products are really expensive. I mean, it's hard enough spending $20 for a beard balm, let alone $29.99. I don't know, just it's expensive. It's expensive, and if I'm going to spend over $100, I'd expect at least, I know they might offer free shipping, but give me a little bit of a discount or something, right? Brian, how do you get the background from your videos? Do you have a green screen? I do have a green screen, my friend. And I'll show you guys here in a second. Maybe I'll show you my my whole setup. Right? It's so hard to justify my self spending $40. I love old money, but it should remain a lot of my money. I agree that, like I just said with my statement earlier, you're gonna be putting down $40 is a video game, man. I mean, I could. $40 is a lot of money for a beard product. You know, I mean, shampoo is $5.99, and I get it. I don't know, just it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I won $50 from Beard Brand from their Tuesday live stream. Oh, cool, man. That's awesome. So there you go. Maybe they're getting, you know, giving stuff away from their live stream. Hey, Brian, how often do they do live streams on there? I try to catch them every once in a while, but seem to miss them. So, you know, do they do it often, or is it just like once a week, or just when did they start doing it is my question. Oh, that's awesome, man. Congrats, super jealous. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. 40 for 1 ounce, honestly. Amish is 12 for 2 ounce. Exactly. I mean, you can find a lot more discount for the price. Okay. I gotta attack this. No, not yet. We're almost there. So on the beard, we just did fading from our sides. We just did the fading from our sideburn to our side jawline. Look how good that's looking. Really good right there. Now let's see our transition here. We're looking pretty good. I probably got to just hit this up a little bit more. Okay. Now let's start. All right. So for you guys, when you grow out your beards a lot longer, what we got to do is, this is going to be another beard video. It's called flexing your beard. So there's one flex where you can go out, but we also need to go up just a little bit more on the side cheek. You know, we need to bring the side cheeks up too. So you have exfoliation from bottom part of the chin and the neck, your jawline to your cheeks. This is really important, especially for that crinkling effect, because what we're doing is our beards can get so used to style and so used to the same shape all the time. We need to start exfoliating and putting it into different positions, so that way the hair stays malleable and easy to style. Every Tuesday, that's good. 3 p.m. Eastern for an hour. Okay. How's your underbeard looking? I think it's looking pretty good, man. See, my neckline's growing down a lot longer right here. Let me pull this part up right there for you guys too. So it's growing pretty good. This portion needs to grow out just a little bit longer, but this has probably been about a 2 week to a month neck growth. And it's given my beard a lot more fullness, that's for sure. So make sure, like I said, you guys are going to be exfoliating and bringing out your beard. And then I'm going to start trimming it up here. And I'll give you guys a good line of reference what I'm doing. All right. Okay. I got to stop looking in the viewer and the chat versus the viewer. I mean, instead of my mirror. The mirror is the better. It's not opposite. It's giving me a true mirror effect. Okay. So, like I said, see how this is. Oh, you can't see it too much. So I'm gonna push down. I'm gonna push down, push down, push down, push down. Okay. So right here, I'm gonna see right here. I'm gonna trim it up right down here, and then I'm gonna trim up these little scragglies. So I'm gonna try to match up this a little more with my jawline. Nimrod, sexy you, man. What are you talking about? All right. I'm about the same. Cheers. I agree, man. Okay. So see how it's coming out? I want to bring... hold on 1 second. So right here, I'm going to take that, and I just want to get a nice... Let's actually start right here. Let's start in the bottom of the chin. That'll give us a good line to start with. Okay. Ooh, my eyes, sorry. I got to use the mirror. So I want to take this portion right here in this little spot, and I'm just going to trim. Remember, you got to angle your scissors, guys, right? You don't remember, you got to use those angles in the scissors. So right here, I'm going to come up. I'm going to use this angle, and then I'm just going to cut. Right there. Okay. See how much sharp? Look, see how sharp I'm trying to go for? So let's go the other way. Keep that angle. There we go. That's a lot better. So see what I'm doing? See how I'm making it a lot flatter instead of a lot, you know, more of a shape. I want to make it nice and square. So we're just, and I'm not cutting off a lot, you guys. This is the cool part. I'm cutting out the little scraggly hairs. This is why I really recommend the styling brushes, because it's going to bring out all of those hairs, all of those excess hairs that we need, or that are going to be exposed, and we're just cutting that line right across. Okay. Okay, I don't want to go too high on there. So like right here, I'm fixing my angle. I don't want to go side. I don't want to go to the side. I want to bring it down under. And that's a big important thing for you guys, okay? When we start angling our beard, if we create an angle right here, it's not going to give us a good square look. It's going to make a blend. So if you want to make a big blend, you know, a U shape, go for that. If you want to make, for me, like I want to make a nice tapered square look, make sure you're using that angle on your beard properly, okay? I think you should lose some bulk at the side of this, at the sides of and style your mustache. Good Lord. You are right. And that's what we're doing. That's the main reason why I'm cutting my beard right now, is because I want to lose a little bit of bulk right about here. So that way when I'm looking down, I don't have all of this like Batman wingspan look, you know what I mean? Scott, you have done a lot of beard trimming and hair cutting videos, but you never have done a nose hair trimming video. I pluck my nose hairs, dude. I don't trim, I don't cut, I pluck them, man. I don't like nose hairs, dude. Look at that. There. No nose hairs for you buttholes. All right? Trim those, either trim them out or pluck them out. If I need to do a video on that, I'm just going to use the wax and pull them out. But mark my words, you guys, I'll do an announcement video. But we're going to do a waxing live stream. I'm going to wax my chest and body for you fart knockers. Do you think length will help out your beard? Everyone says I have a neck beard, but I don't think so. Yes, length will help out the beard. Okay, I need to talk to you for a minute about tomorrow. Parent stuff. Sorry, guys. Yes. Length, I think, will definitely help you out. So when we have that neck beard, it's obviously going to help us out with the thickness, but also it gives us some definition when we look to the side. It gives us a lot more girth. It gives us a lot more thickness or broadness when we look to the side. So back to the trimming. I just want to keep that line. Yeah, right here was one of my main focuses I want to get on. It's really thick right here, and it's like I got like this blonde patch right there. It's kind of weird. So let's see. We're almost there, you guys. We're looking really good. That's why I thought it'd be fun. We'll do a long stream. That way we'll make the beard looking, man, we're rocking and rolling. We're almost there, guys. Okay, I just got to trim up just right here, which is perfect. Just getting the little scragglies, you know? I'm telling you, making sure you get those scragglies or that one hair that comes out, That's a big, big deal. Okay, I can't take it anymore, you guys. I gotta cut this top part of my hair. I'm losing it right here. Let me get my clippers. I'm losing my mind. Gotta go. See you later. Hey, see you, Brian, man. Appreciate it, dude. Do you think the length will help? Oh, I already got that one. Gotta go. See you later. To the next video. Hey, thanks, Diesel. Have a good one, dude. Has your wife ever threatened you to cut your beard when you were sleeping? Of course, Gabe. Every night, man. She threatens me every night, dude. And I wake up to this. Ah, ah, ah! And we fight each other. This is how it goes. All right, let me fix this top part of my hair. I gotta address this. This is just a little ridiculous. All right, we're going scissors, guys. We're going scissors. That's how it goes. We're going scissors. It's all about the scissors. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay. So now I'm going to start from the back, and then I want to find... I'm probably going to want to cut it right here. I want it to blend in. So let's... Same thing. We're just going to want to... Let's see. I like to go from the bottom. I'm just going to kind of blend it in just a little bit there. There we go. You know, doing this for so long, you get kind of used to it, or at least a little bit of it. So I like to push down on my hair, and I like to angle on my scissors, and this gives like a blend from the top part of my hair into the sideburn or into the side portion of my hair. This will get a nice good blend. So I'm reaching up, I'm reaching over, and I'm pushing down where I want my hair to lay. Right there, and then I'm just going to come up to the scissors, and there we go. These are precision cuts, you guys. I got to be focused. Just needed to get this done, man. It was just bothering me so much. So much it was bothering me. Cutting scragglies can be like cutting the legs off a chair. That's true. That's definitely true. This guy always get bumpy, rashy skin when shaving my neckline. How can I combat this? Definitely exfoliation before you shave. So make sure you get like a rag or a really rough rag. Make sure like I would jump in the shower, take a really hot shower in the shower, take a really hot towel or a washcloth, and just really scrub your neck, your cheeks, everything for probably about 3 minutes. Okay. When you get out, you might have some bumps or things that are that you might have cut open from just doing that. Shave. Wait 3 days, do that again. If you keep exfoliating, you keep shaving, you put a little moisturizer on it, you'll alleviate those bumps. Because what's happening with those bumps is you're shaving it, and you're not moisturizing afterwards, and you're not exfoliating. So you shave, skin grows over it, dryness grows over it. So when you shave again, skin's growing over the hair, skin's growing over the hair, you cut yourself. You know, it's just a bad it's a bad case of a scenario. I can't think when I talk, sorry. Don't get the same thing with getting in my cheeks. Yeah, just make sure you scrub with the neck, you know. How many languages do you speak? Ich bin Ausländer und spreche gut Deutsch. That's uno. Si hablas español. That's two. She di joie. That's 3. That's Mong. Ni hao. That's 4. I believe that's Chinese. Mushi mushi. That's Japanese. That's 4. I'm trying to think, man. How many languages can I speak? I mean, at least 35. My favorite is California. I can do that really good. What's up, man? That's Tubular, bro. I'm gonna get a flippy McTwist on that one. That's for sure. That was pretty crappy, actually, for a California accent. All right, we're looking good. We're almost there on this guy. And then I'm gonna bust out the clippers, and then we're gonna get a nice, good fade going on. It's all about the fade. It's all about the fade, you guys. It's all about the fade. This is a tough part right here for me. I'll probably go down a little bit. I swear I'm cutting you guys. Now here's the big problem. Is this part. Right? I'm gonna have to cut this longness of my hair. Now here's a good part about styling your hair, or I call it flexing your beard, I guess. Because look what I have to fade right now. See, this is where I have to fade. So I got the style going. Now I just need to fade that. Everything's dropping on me. Into the side of my hair right there. All right. All right. So I'm gonna bust it down to 13, and then we're just gonna. I might need to go shorter. Yeah, we'll go short. Well, no, that's pretty good, actually. Look at that. Let's bust it down to a 10. I'm almost there. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, there you go. Telling you, man. But see, I don't know if that's a blonde. See, I think that's a blonde spot. You know, you think it's a long piece of hair, but or maybe it is. Maybe it was. Look at that. Or maybe it is a blonde spot. Who knows? So now we should be able to come over. Dude, I'm telling you, I even surprise myself sometimes. Because we're obviously going to get rid of this long part in the front part of my hair, but look at that fade, man. That's looking so good right now. Look at that, dude. That's how it's supposed to be. So look at that. Here's what we did, right? We started with the sides. Okay? We worked on our sides. Then we went down to the sideburns. We went from the sideburns to the beard. We cut the beard to the shape that we wanted to. And then obviously I finished up on top. But that's all it is. I mean, it's not that hard. We didn't do a lot of cutting. We just did a lot of fading. And that's what the big port, like right here, you guys. I still got to clean this right here up. We're going to hit it. Look at that. I still got to hit a little bit more. So this is where you guys got to kind of like really hit, we really got to get the fading down, you know? Scott, what was the most awkward moment in your life? Ooh. The most awkward moment in my life. When I was in karate class and I peed my pants. That was probably the most awkward moment in my life. I'm crying there. I need new karate pants. I peed. Yeah, so it was definitely awkward, that's for sure. Okay, so speaking of awkward, what I want to do is so here's my blend point where I'm going to on my side. See right here? What I'll do is I'll actually clip that off like that. All right. So now we got a nice good fade, right? Nice good line. And so right here is what I want to cut. Okay. So when I comb my hair over, so this is all, I should be doing this wet, but whatever. So I'm going to find... right there. Ah! See, I need to get water. There we go. This will work. So here's the start, and then I'm just gonna follow the line all the way over. I'm sorry about the eyes, you guys. I got astigmatism, and it makes me look. So I'm just gonna follow that line. I'm just taking about a 1/2 inch off right now. That's the suck part about having thick hair, man. It's like, good God. Looking good. So now I want to start. So you don't want to have all one length, okay? So I kind of started there. So now I want to take a side portion here on my hair. And then I'm going to probably start here. And then I want to work down, okay? Let's switch up the thumbs. Got to switch the scissors. There we go. And then I want to go down. And I'm going to flip it over. There we go. That works a little better, doesn't it? There we go. And then I'm going to tack that part here, right? There's just so much hair. Yeah, just way too much, you guys. Just way too much. Okay. And then we also want to make sure our back of our hair is looking pretty. I just kind of go crazy up here. I don't really have too much of a strategy. I just try to take off length. But we're just going to take a little bit more off here. I think that might be it. Oh, nope. All right. So all I got to do is just finish up right here, but I think I got it for the most part. Just how it works. Okay, so we pretty much completed the haircut, okay? I just got to blend this part in. I can do that in a second. Let's get back to the beard here. So I want to take, so look what we got here, okay, you guys? We got sideburn action going on, nice and short. And then I got a good fade going on here, but actually not. Look at this. Look how long that hair is still growing out there. We want to fade that up just a little bit more. So actually, if you guys want, do what I'm doing. Kind of pull the hair out to the side like that. And then same thing. I'm just, woo, that was close. Put it down to an 11. And then I'm just going to hit it up like that. We just want to make sure we're blending use your earlobe as a point of reference. So from the earlobe down, you should have a nice fade to the earlobe. Hiccups. So same thing, you guys. Pull out what we need. This one looked pretty good. I just got it right here to that bottom of that ear. Yeah, dude. What you gonna do? Not too bad, man. Scott, would you recommend women style their beards the same way men do? Yes, I would. Women's beards need to be as long or at least longer than men's. That's for sure. You got to have those things. All right. So let's finish up with the comb. All right, you guys. This is the big important part right here. It's going to be the mustache. I don't know if you guys are ready for this one. It's the mustache. Okay. So everything's looking good. I don't think I took too much meat off of it. I think we're still looking pretty stellar. Yep. I'm going to cut just a little bit. So remember, like I said, I flex out my beard here a little bit, but I really just need to... There we go. That's a lot better. There we go. It just cleans up that bottom portion of the hair, okay? Okay. Now, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should cut... Do you guys think I should cut the outer portion? Keep the girth right here? Or do you think I should cut the girth and leave it nice and lengthy? You know what I mean? Like, leave the length, have the lip, or... You know, I'm having troubles which one I should do here. I'm contemplating back and forth which one I should do. I'm actually gonna... So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my game plan. I'm gonna keep the girth, like it's pretty much what we did with the beard. I'm gonna keep it, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna square it up right here. Okay, so we'll go down. There we go. So not too much. I just want to get some of the scragglies. There we go. Yeah, okay. And then right here. Okay, so here's a good... Let me see if I can find a tool. Here we go. Don't cut it at all. Gabe, I have to, man. So use a knife. Find something that you can push under it. And look at, there's your mustache, right? See if we can switch this here. So bring up the mustache, and then I'm going to clip it up. Don't worry, Gabe. It'll be all right. We'll get it. There we go. So here, see what I'm doing, you guys? So I'm leaving the fan, I guess, if you will. I'm leaving the big fan, but so that way when I look down, see all this excess? I won't have, it'll just be a nice, it'll be more meaty. And that's what I want. Man, that looks really good. That looks really good. And make sure you guys watch out for that, for your angle of your scissors. Dude, that looks killer. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Look how much better. I just took the scragglies off. That's all I did. I just took these scragglies off, and look how much better my mustache lays from this side. So I'll clean this one up. And then after I'm done, I'm just gonna go really quick, put some sprays in my hair, and then we'll get we'll get the beard balm, beard mustache. We'll get everything in, all right? So let's finish up this side. So I think we got it all, man. I think we did a great job. Okay, and now we'll do this side. Scott, do you remember when you used to have a chin strap? Yes, I do remember that. That was like my 23 to 28-year-old look. I thought I was the coolest guy in the world. You could cut a V at the center of your lip, at the lip. Yeah, I definitely could. You know what, man? I think you're talking about that, huh? I agree with you, because what I want to do is I want these hairs, because I'm training them at the same time. I want that inline right there that you're talking about, that V. I want that to grow out to the side. But yes, Stu, you are the man. You know exactly what's going on, don't you? All right, we're almost there. Okay, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna tack this side. So same thing. I'm gonna There we go. Why do I have to keep my mouth open when I do that, right? Looks super like, huh? There we go. See, you guys? It's these little things that we do. See how much cleaner? See the fan? And now I got a couple scragglies I got to get. Oh, yeah, you guys. This is looking really good. Dude, this is looking really good. So here's another tip I like to use for the bristle brush. Yeah. Scott, were you ever bad? Scott, were you ever in a bad relationship? I don't think so. I always have good relationships, man. I'm a good guy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my bristle brush. So this is why I like the bristle brush, is because it'll take those hairs and it'll pull them. So I'll pull them to the side. See, here's the cool part. We just pulled them to the side and we shouldn't have any scragglies except this hair right there. We're looking stellar. Right there. So I recommend kind of styling your mustache how you want it to lay, so you can cut. Same thing with the hair. You know, you want to have your hair laying the same way you want it cut. That way you can kind of bring out the style that you want to go for. I think we got this, you guys. Kind of doing what Stu said about cutting the V line. So we want to find that line, like right here. And I just want to cut some of those small hairs. See, I got a couple right there. Yeah, there you go. Woo! Okay, I'm feeling around. Feeling pretty good. Did we do? Yeah, we did the ear line here, right? Cleaned everything up. Let me go back to a 7. Not a 7. 8. I always like to clean up, make sure I'm all cleaned up, you know. I think we're done, you guys. I think we did a really good job. This is like 90%. I'm telling you guys, fading and trimming are like 90% of keeping the beard and the look together. And then always at the end, get your trimmers and bust them down to probably like a 5 or a 4. And then just go, like, for me, what I like to do is on the back, I'll just fade on the bottom, and I won't go too far up. We want that short to long look. You know, that's what we want. Okay. Now, I think we're done. Okay. Who's down for some beard products? Me. Who's down for some beard jelly? I'm either thinking, yeah, I'm thinking some beard jelly. Scott, what was your worst accident? Fell on my motorcycle and broke my arm. That was a no fun thing. So I think I'm gonna probably use. What have I been using lately for the beard? I've been using oil lately for the beard, so I'm gonna use some jelly. Some jelly. Give me some of that jelly that we like so much. Oh, is it going to come out for you guys? Jeez Louise. Whoa! So make sure when you're putting in that beard oil and that gel, to start, you want to work it in, scratch your beard, push up, push up, push up, push down, push around. Make sure you're getting it all in there. See, I like to take my fingers and I'll take my chin and I'll just pull out that hair. Make sure you're getting everything out. Okay. All right. And then we'll get our, like I said, you always want to flex out the beard, pull from the cheek up. From the cheek up, you're going to pull that up. Okay. Same thing with, your chin up here. You want to pull that up. Okay. Once everything's pulled up, you can either ditch this, you can still use it. I just like to take my hands and then I'm just going to pull everything down. This is the secret, you guys. This is the secret. This is where straight beards come from right here. Okay. Not gonna lie, man. I'm pretty stoked right now of how everything's looking. It's looking pretty sweet, okay? Looks like I just got freshy fresh, didn't I? Freshy fresh. Okay. So now that we're done with that, okay? Now let's apply some balm, okay? Let's apply some hair pomade. Why did you go to Asia with your brother and dad all those years back? My dad and I and a buddy of his wanted to go to Japan. And on the way, he had a buddy in Mongolia. So he was like, hey, if you don't mind going to Mongolia, I can take you to Japan. I was like, dude, let's go. So we went to Mongolia first, spent about 2 days there, and then we went to Japan 2 days afterwards, and I got to do some jiu-jitsu there too. That was another cool reason why I wanted to go, is because I love traveling and training. I love going to different places and training at different gyms. It's like my favorite thing to do. So that being said, we got my brother and his friend, and we were like, let's go. So we went. So that's the story of that. Now, I probably could use a hairdryer, which I have. I'm looking pretty good, huh? It's looking pretty good, huh? All right. Like I said, this is just for the live stream because I should be getting in the shower. I should be spraying all this hair off of me, but it's because I love you guys so much. I'm doing it all for you. We're not there yet, guys. We're not there yet. There we go. Now we're not there yet. Now we're there, right? So I just got to clean this part up. I think we did go for full Viking, didn't we? I didn't give myself a part, did I? Well, I guess I could. Here. There's my part. Dude, I'm telling you guys, you can do this. Look how good this turned out, okay? All we did was a little bit of fading on the sides. Oh, holy crap, dude. I forgot. 1 second. Hold on. Gotta have the mustache wax, guys. Totally forgot about that. The mustache wax. So I thought, hey, why not? Oh, man. Is Steven Seagal legit? He is, dude. I've met him. He's legit, bro. The dude can snap your neck. He can twist your forearm into a place that you never knew could happen. and he'll kill you like that. He'll just be like, how's it going? And you're done. You know, just that's how it is. Have you ever put hair gel in your beard? No, man, I haven't put hair gel in my beard before. I have put hairspray in my mustache before. Speaking of mustache, let's see. Do you think... Oh, okay, hold on. I can cut a little bit more. Like I said, you guys, make sure you're getting the angle on your scissors right. There we go. A lot better. Same thing with this side. Yeah, there we go. A lot better. You just don't want so much length on there. A little better. Five subs. What's going on, man? Nice beard, brother. Appreciate it, dude. So let's put in, I think we're good there. We're good here. I'm just being super, super anal because I just want my hair to look good. Okay. I'm telling you guys, we were talking about like clays and stuff. This stuff, Bossman Mustache. If you guys get or have a, you know, come on, dude. Please focus for me. Focus. This stuff is legit, you guys. I really dig it. Is this going to focus ever? Let's see if it'll go in. Focus. It's really good, you guys. I'm telling you. It's one of the best. Probably one of the best mustache stylers that I know of. And I've already gone through quite a bit of it already. So just, I like to take it. I'm telling you, it feels like a pomade when you get into it, man. So I'm just getting a little bit. I'll half and half it. I don't know if that's too much, but like, you know, for you guys. And then I like to start on the top, like, because these parts of my mustache are really thick and they grow down. So I like to start from the top and push these out to the side. All on the top right here. I'm trying to push them out that way. So I take a little bit and then I use my other hands or my other fingers and I'll push them to the side. Push them to the side. So I still have a lot, you know. And then I'm gonna start coming in the middle here. Get my mirror. I'll start pushing that to the side. Use my other hand. It's just a little bit of time, right? A little bit. Go. Slow, smooth, and small. A little bit. The nice thing about doing my trim now that I did, oh my gosh, I have no more scragglies, and it makes the mustache. Look at that, man. It looks so clean now. I am so glad I did this, you guys. And that goes to show you, you really don't need to do a lot of trimming, or you don't need to like hack at your beard or mustache, you know, to make it look good. Look at that, man. Holy crap. Dude, this is looking really sick. Okay, so like I said, for you guys that have a patch or a spot that you don't like, so I have a little excess, this is the fun part, I have a little excess mustache wax. So right here, I was telling you, I have a rough spot, so I'm going to put it on my soul patch, a little on my soul patch, and then I just blend it right down into that area, right? So you can see it, right? You can see the gloss on it, right? You can see it, and then what you do is rub it out, take your comb, and that spot now, look nice and thick. Dude, did that mustache just turn out freaking awesome or what? Now, in my opinion, this is how a beard and mustache should look every freaking time, dude. This is sick. I mean, you can't beat that. My goodness. Have you ever met anyone from Beard Brand? No, I haven't met anybody. I've just talked to them via email. You know, I've talked to their PR rep. I've talked to I haven't talked to Eric. I haven't talked to Eric Van Holzen, but I just talked to some of the guys there. They're really nice, man. If you guys want a really good brand, that like the Bearded Bastard, man, those guys are really, really nice. Those guys I have not only talked to, they let me use their products all the time, and not only that, I talk to them monthly, just email back and forth. They are super, super nice, always there to help out, and the best part is they always come out with new products and new stuff, like pretty regularly. So I do like that. Stu, he made Eric Van Holtz tap out. That's right, dude. That is right. I made him tap out. You mess with me, man, you're gonna get the horns, dude. That's for sure. Get some water. Okay, so I think what we did was a pretty good job. I probably could get a little more volume on the top part of my hair. There we go. Yeah, I probably could get a little more top volume out of my hair, but I think for right now it'll do us justice. But I wish I could have. That's the fun part about YouTube videos. I can do it before and after. I guess I wish I should have taken like a before and after picture. But man, I mean, the mustache is looking good. Look how thick the beard's looking. I got a great looking line. I don't have very many scragglies. I probably could touch up a little bit more down there, but I mean, all in all, you guys, we did a really good job. And I recommend you guys, don't be afraid to clean up what you got. It just seems like the beard is a big fad, and I'm all about it. Grow out your beard as long as you can, but there's no problem, or there's not a problem. Let's bring this down a little bit. There's no reason why you can't make it look good through the whole way. And let's bring up a great example. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Not Eric. The dude from Beard Brand. Oh my god, the dude with the eyebrow. I'm losing my mind. But you know who I'm talking about. He was growing out his beard the whole time. I have to think of his name. Someone help me out, please. The guy from Beard Brand. Come on, someone help me out. Someone help me out. The Jack Malaco. Thank you. Malaco's growing out his beard. Even Drew was growing out his beard. But Drew kept it. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, thank you, Stu. Drew kept it nice all the way through. Malaco, it took him like 15, 30 weeks or whatever to I'm going to go get my hair faded. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, go get it done now. Like, when you first realize that your beard, there's a point that we talked about earlier where your beard is starting to get a little lengthier and you're like, that awkward stage, right? Start having a game plan. Like my game plan. Okay, my mustache is growing really out of control. So what am I going to do? On this day, I'm going to trim up just a couple little bits. I'm going to just make it style a little bit better. And voila, you got a great looking mustache and beard. These are things that you got to think about when growing out the beard. Jack didn't think of it, but Drew did. And I recommend you guys, you really got to do that, if you really want a great looking beard, right? Jack, yeah. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks, Greg. I know. Jack should shave his cheeks. Yes, Gabe, he should. And I remember, too, he was saying, I'm never going to shave my cheeks again. And I'm like, why? I'll give you a good example, okay? Here's my cheek line, right? Why shouldn't I be able to... Okay, guys, ready? Okay, got my clippers, right? Got my razor, okay? So I'm going to find my line. Because let's be real. I don't want to pull it up. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be a jerk. But it makes me upset, or just like Gabe said, he's going to a barber. He gets all faded and he looks great. And what does he do? He leaves his cheeks uncleaned. I mean, if you're going to... Okay, so what? He got all cleaned up. Everything looks great. And then he went down here and it looks like dog crap. Okay? Get your razor out. Find your line that you want, right? And all we're doing is we're just cleaning it up. He's got all this lines and stuff. You can have the lines. Just make the line that you want. If you got a patch and his patch is growing up above here, just make the line and cut it up. Because in the end, all we want to see, I think, from every beardsman and every person that has a beard, we want it to look clean. We don't want it to look bad. I swear that eye is going to kill me. Yeah, Greg, I know you thought the same. And I think that's what everybody else thinks. You know, we all know as human beings, like, okay, this is how it should look, or that's how it should look. And like, even with the eyebrow thing, you know, like, why doesn't he clip it? You know, like he should be able to wear it, not have to worry about it, right? He should, you know, like, you know, be who you are, and that's fine. But to have a look, you know, it just doesn't go. Like, you have to complete the whole look. That, my opinion, my philosophy, that's just how we go. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Greg, I know. Let's stop talking about Jack. Let's talk about something else, all right? So, in the end of the day, what all is left, I think I got to get done, is I got to fade that in, and then I think we're good on the back side. So always make sure you got an extra friend or a partner or a spouse or whatever have you to help you clean up those lines on your neck. That way you can have a good cohesive look. But I think we're there. I think we're there, and I think we did it, you guys. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think next week's video should be about? Should it be about the crinkly beard? Should I show you guys how to conquer it with the heat? Like a before and after, kind of like I did how to make your beard look longer? Or should I make it... We did crinkly. We did a crinkly look, and then we did... What was the other one I was thinking about? But that would be a good video. That'd be a good video to talk about, I think, is how to handle the crinklies of the hair. That's a fine head of hair. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate that, dude. I live for the hair. You know, when I pick up the kids, just don't touch the hair, right? You just don't want to touch the hair. Here's the sick part, too. I'm looking at the screen, and I should be looking at the video camera, you know? So that's the goal for next week, is definitely thinking about doing the crinkly effect. I'm actually... even thinking about doing another live stream for you guys. I want to do the neckline again. I want to drop it down a little bit more. But like you guys said, the neck beard is a very big, important portion of the whole process of having the beard. We got it just like when we have a shorter beard. You know, like a good point. When I was growing out mine, I would always keep this nice and tight right here, but when this started leaving the jawline, this part of the neck needs to start growing out with that neckline too. So always remember that, okay? Do trimming the beard after a few beers. Bro, I've tried that. I have tried trimming the beards after a few beers. It's not a good thing. Like I've even done streaming on Twitch having a couple. It's tough, man. It's tough to keep up after having a couple drinks, man. Oh, man. I thought Greg Berninski, I think he's still around. Greg Berzinski, I think he's still around. I thought I saw him. Or maybe it was a year ago I saw him. But I thought I saw him running around Beard Brand every once in a while. I did mine crinkly a couple weeks ago and was surprised how it looked. How I liked it. But the heat and straight is going to remain my look. Yeah, for sure. Um, I don't like Berninski. That dude is. I don't like Berninski. That dude is in love with himself. Let's talk about that. There are a few people on YouTube. I might I might admit it myself. I'm probably a little in love with myself, but not at that extent. You know, Brunitsky, I know what you're talking about. I think Malaco is kind of like that too. I think there's something about the beard brand. There's just something about that company that screams that. Like you have to be your own persona. Like each guy that comes in, it's like they're their own entity. Like um, they're their own jock, and you have to be part of the jock club. It just, I don't know. You know, it's just, I don't know. But yeah, I think those guys are I think they're a big help to the community. But what's happening with them that I've seen a lot of their beard videos are about going to the barber. And I'm trying to stick with the day-to-day lifestyle of the beardsmen. You know, these are their ethos. Exactly. Thank you, Greg. I'm not the best when it comes to vocabulary words. But you guys, you know, we go through the day-to-day life struggles of being a beardsman, and that's just waking up. What kind of beard oil do I want to put in? What kind of look do I want to go for? But these guys put this, like, this is their lifestyle. They wake up, they eat, they sleep, they drink beard, and that's their job. It's just tough for the normal guy. You know, there are days where I don't put beard product in my hair. There's days that I don't, you know, and heaven forbid, you know, if I did that, I probably wouldn't be able to work there. But that's my point. Like, maybe that needs to be a beard video. What happens when I wake up and I don't have any beard product? You know, how do you get your beard styled without any beard product? Because there are days where I go out with no mustache wax, no beard balm, no hair pomade. You know, you just go out, and that's tough. And you can alleviate that with just a simple brush or a tool. You know, these are simple things. Or a little bit of water. You know, those can be simple things to fix. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to trim up a little more on the mustache, and I think we'll be good to go. Greg, I do like them. They built a good brand too. Yeah, money for me, but I tip my hat to them. Oh, for sure. No, Greg. Yeah, I mean that like I was saying earlier, they're a good company. They created a great product, and that's their ethos. Like you said, they live, eat, drink, and sleep beard, and I think that's with their coworkers or the people they hang around. You know, that's all they think about is eat, drink, and sleep beard. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's clip up this portion right here. We got a couple of scragglies left. Now make sure you guys don't confuse your side lip hair with your mustache hair, because if you clip this too much, or if you clip it, you might get a little patch right here. So we really want to avoid that spot when we're cutting and trimming, okay? Let's see. There we go. I think that was probably a good... My problem is I want to get... Yeah, you see it. You see it, right? Oh! That's what we want. I'm just using my hand as a brace, so when the hair goes by it, that's where it's using. You know, even though I have a guard on, it's like a double protectant. You know, kind of gives me a. There we go. Look at that. They're just little things, you guys. You do just little bits here and there, and you can get a good fade. Yeah, man, that's looking really sweet. Look at that. So you also got to look out for little stragglies, okay? You got, like, I got a long one right here, and I don't want it, so I want to clean it up. There we go. Angle them scissors, guys. Sorry about the eye. Yeah! You know, you think you're done, you think you got it, and you just do it again, and it just keeps looking better. I thought it would stop after that, but it just keeps going. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now also, I don't know about you guys, but if you ever find any scragglies in the eyebrows, go pluck those out or go clip them up. That'll definitely clean up the look too, okay? Because we always want to stay on top of it. But that's it, you guys. We did a pretty good job. Doing the look around. I'll report back on Mustache. Thank you for the recommendation. Oh, I highly recommend it, bro. You will be. It's one of the best. I was using beeswax for the longest time, because it wasn't a clay, it wasn't a mold, it was just something very malleable, and it wasn't a pomade. It didn't have a lot of scent, so I was using beeswax for the longest time. Man, ever since they gave me this Mustache, it's been unreal. It's great. It's absolutely great. The stuff is amazing. 2 friends are buying it and trying it for me. Yeah, you got to get on it. It's like I said, it's one of my favorites. I don't know how they came up with it, but I think Bossman really came up with these good products. I mean, the beard jelly is in on its own is a great. I've never seen anything like it. He was really thinking when that came about. I was actually thinking they need to make like a foam, and they do, and yeah, that's another subject. So, yeah, I was thinking like different products need to be made, like other than, you know, balms and oils. So, you know, having a jelly, I was thinking like foam, or a gel. You know, those. You know, I don't know if beardsmen will be like, yeah, I want to put a gel in my beard. You know, those are. You know, those are things you got to think about what kind of product you're going to put out there. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else, you guys? We got about 8 or 9 minutes left before I wrap everything up. Anything you guys want to finish up on the beard? Look at, we got a little crinklies right there. Always can do adjustments. We always can do adjustments on the beard. There we go. They sent a sample of the jelly. I think I need to try a bit more to evaluate it. You got to be open-minded, okay? You got to be open-minded, and you got to understand it's for. I like. It's just an in between. It's an in between for beard balm. You know, that's what it is. It's an in between. For beard balm, and that's what I like about it. You got your beard oil and you got your beard balm, but the beard jelly, it's like it's a thickener, but it's a sealer, you know, too. So it's not like you're putting in this thick cream or you're putting in this thick balm, and then you got to deal with it all day. It's really light, it's really thick, and the fragrance, I'm telling you, it's he did a really good job on it. I'm a really big fan. Do you ever go for a more wet look or oiled up beard style? Every once in a while. I know exactly what you're talking about, and why not? Let's go for it. Actually, in my other video that I posted up yesterday about oil versus balm, that's a good example. If it's raining, I will put tons of beard oil in my beard, and it's because I want it, A, to repel the water off of it, but B, too, it looks like the beard's wet, you know, and it gives it like a nice, you know, like you say, a nice, good look. Get that down, sorry. But only in certain situations will I have that. I don't want to go too shimmery. I know what you're talking about. I just don't want to go too shimmery. Because if I go too shimmery, it looks like I got Aquanet or what's that spray stuff people put, black people put in their hair? I think it is Aquanet. Go for 2? Yeah, sucker. So it's not too shiny, but definitely enough. Oh man, I got a lot of hair. Definitely got a lot more shimmer into it, but if I do too much, like I said, it looks like I've like either been drinking too much and I can't, I can't keep my my liquor down, or I don't know, just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. Here's a good test for you guys too when you're trimming out and styling out your beard. Take your hand in the bottom of your ear and start pulling out, and look at. I got a little bit of length right here. I actually could cut up because I want fade. That's what I want. I want fade. Look at, I want fade from here down. So when you pull down, you should be pulling here, pull down. Yeah, it's about even. That way everything's, consistent. Everything's coherent and perfect. So you kind of go back a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, so make sure to keep, once again, a lot of people talk back and forth of what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Malacco said something. I need to have a sit-down talk with him and Beard Brand. Let's make that happen. Let's just make it happen. And he was saying, like, don't put too much product in your hair. And I'm like, why? If you guys want to put about 30 pounds of oil in your hair, do it. You should. Figure out how much oil you need. Figure out how much mustache wax you need. That's why I'm a big fan of putting a lot of mustache wax in and putting a lot of product in your hair, because you know how it's going to stay with that amount. The more product you put in your hair, just like Stu was saying, the thicker it's going to look, the better it's going to look, and like the more knowledge you're going to know about how much product you want to put in your hair. So these things, certain beardsmen are going to say certain things and other beardsmen are going to say other things, but don't take it verbatim like it's set in stone, because you're not going to get the best look if you, the Yeard thing. You're not going to get the best look if you're just going to be grown out and not keeping attention to it. Jack's a great example. You got to fade it out. Trim up the lines, make things look good. Your mustache is growing out. Jack's doing a crappy job by cutting his mustache. He's keeping his mustache line and growing out the sides. It looks terrible. Ugh. But that's my opinion. It doesn't mean I'm right or wrong. I want a good, consistent beard look. And I think, I'm not trying to say I'm too in love with myself, but I think we all know we're all pulling it off. And there are just simple things that we can do, and just stick with it. Hey, I'm gonna trim my cheeks. Now I'm not gonna trim my cheeks. Now don't go back and forth. Pick something that you like and stick with it. There was a funny saying and the most random person I thought said it was Snoop Dogg. He's like, be your own person. Be who you are. Don't be like somebody else. And like 50 Cent came up back at him. He was like, yeah, man, because who else can be you? Who else can be you? Don't be like someone else. And I thought that was a good statement. It's good to listen to someone else's advice, but go for your own look. Go for your own style. Just take those advices. Just take other people's advice and tips and just use those along with what, the look that you're going for. These are important things, you guys. You got to understand. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Well, I'm going to wrap some things up here, you guys. Looks like we got a minute left. You got to be a bit of a narcissist to be a YouTuber. Nothing wrong with that. No, that's like you said, Greg. It's just, you got to have a little bit of, self-worth. You got to have a little bit of tenacity, a little bit of ego, to push through it, right? But, if we didn't have that, we wouldn't have YouTube. You guys, I want to say thank you so much for sticking along. everything looked great. Did a good fade. We did a good trim on the beard. Everything's looking consistent. Mustache is looking nice and proper. So I think we did a great job. And I just want to say thanks for sticking along with me. Stu, Greg, all you guys out there, Mohammed, you guys are awesome. Like always, like, subscribe, and favorite. Check me out on Twitter and check me out on Twitch. I'm streaming like at least 3 times a week on there, so check me out on Twitch. Same handle, you guys. I'm playing video games over there. Love you guys like always, and I'll see ya on the flip side. All right, you guys? See ya!